I'm Scott.
I'm Brian.
Welcome to the Last Call Review Show.
In time you'll find that you never needed me at all. Regression, but the blood is on the walls. My dark passenger is here, and he wants me to take your life. He will feast upon your fear. Death by the
Okay,
edge of my
so
life.
this is our first show, so we're going to kind of come in with a bang a little bit and try 4 different beers. We're going to cleanse our palates in between so that doesn't have any effect on the last beer or the next upcoming beer. So, we got 4 different kinds here. The first one we're going to try is by Capital Brewery. It's called the Pumkinataur. If you want to go ahead and grab that. Oh, it's right here. So this is what it looks like if you want to go out and get it. It has 10% alcohol. Or 7.5% alcohol, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong one. It's kind of golden. More brown than a yellow, I would say.
Yeah, I can smell the nutmeg right when I pour it into the bottle. I mean, I smell nutmeg right away.
It smells like pumpkin, like if you get a pumpkin spice latte and it has nutmeg. But rather than that, it's a beer. You want to go ahead and...
Yeah. Cheers.
Definitely interesting.
Yeah. I had beers before that taste more like pumpkin. This tastes more like you get more of a nutmeg taste.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so it's 7.5% alcohol. It's made in Middleton, Wisconsin, which is here where we're from. We're from Wisconsin. Middleton's not too far away, so it's nice to have something from home.
Local.
Right. It's only released in August, and I was putting scores from Rate Beer on here, and that one doesn't have a score. It only has a 8 ratings so far, and they need more ratings to get a score, so... If you find it, go out and give it a try and get a rating on there at least. What do you think? Would you give it out of 10?
I'll probably give it like maybe a 7. It's good. But I had pumpkin beers better than this.
I'm probably going to go with a 5. I'm not really partial to pumpkin beers, though. You know, it's kind of not really my taste.
Says in the bottle, pumpkin aroma with a pinch of nutmeg.
So yeah, there's
bolt of cinnamon.
So yeah, there's the cinnamon nutmeg taste we were getting there, but it's not horrible. Yeah. But like I said, pumpkin spice isn't my. You like pumpkin spice though. So what do you think of it? You've had pumpkin spice beers before.
It's all right. I just think they put a little bit too much cinnamon in it. I mean, not cinnamon, nutmeg. So they put a pinch in it, but it tastes like and it smells like just like pure nutmeg to me.
Well, it's definitely different than my taste. I mean, what I like to drink doesn't really compare to these. So, what's a pumpkin beer that you like?
Who
makes it?
Trying to think who makes it.
Because I know you like pumpkin stuff. Usually during autumn when they have pumpkin spice stuff at Starbucks, you'll run out there and get that.
I think it's called Pumpkin. I can't remember who makes it.
We'll put it at the bottom of the screen if you're interested in that.
It's a really good tasting beer. You can really taste the pumpkin and everything with it. They don't put too much pumpkin, too much cinnamon, too much nutmeg. It's perfect blow.
We'll do some research of it after, and kind of as he recommends that. So we'll put some at the bottom telling you what that one is. But yeah, I'm not very impressed by this. Like I said, it doesn't have a rating on there, but it's local, so it was here and we wanted to give it a try.
The picture looks nice.
The second beer we have on the show today is by Southern Tier. It's called 2X IPA. It's a double IPA, obviously. It's 8.2% alcohol, and it's rated 97 on ratebeer.com. The bottle says it has 3 varieties of hops and 3 types of malts. So, I'll go ahead and pour it here. It also says it's not quite imperial, but it's not the standard IPA. So we'll see what that's like. There you go. Now this one's a little more of a yellow tint than the last one, but usually IPAs are.
Kind of filling mine up too full.
You got a little bit of head there. All right. Well.
This one's really happy.
Yeah.
Smells like the hops.
You can definitely tell it's an IPA at least, but this one's a double IPA, which I'm partial to. I mean, I like IPAs.
I wonder if they have one that was brewed.
When it was brewed?
It doesn't say.
Yeah. Well, in the description it said it was citrusy and clean. This one's from Lakewood, New York. So, I'll give it a try.
Not bad. Pretty good.
I like it.
It's happy.
Yeah, that's a beer I'd be able to drink on, for an
Honestly.
extended period of time.
Especially when you're watching football.
Yeah, watching football. As it goes, double IPAs I'm a fan of anyways. So, you're also a fan of IPAs, I know.
Yeah.
So, now, I suppose take another sip or so and we'll see what we think of it. But like I said, ratebeer.com gives it a 97. We got some pretty high-rated ones on this show just to start it off right.
I give this a 8. I'll drink it. But on like a nice day, if you have like a bonfire,
Oh, definitely, yeah.
I could grow it out too. Be a good beer to grow out with.
Yeah. I'd probably give it an 8 too, just because I'm a fan of IPAs, and it's like some of them, they all have a similar taste, but some don't have as much flavor, and I like the flavor of this one. I do agree that it's citrusy and clean, like they say. I agree with the clean aspect of it, just that it's, when you drink it, it's not just like the IPA flavor is overpowering and the hoppiness and all that. It's, it's well-rounded.
Yeah. It's a good beer.
All right. I like it, yeah. So now we get into something a little bit darker. It's brewed by Dark Horse. This is called Plead the Fifth. They're from Marshall, Michigan, and this is 11% alcohol. It's described as a Russian Imperial Stout. The taste is dark fruits, chocolate, caramel, and roasted coffee. It's released in February, it says, and Rate Beer has given it a rating of 100. So that's pretty much all positive. So you go ahead and get yourself some of that. Now, like I said, it's a Russian Imperial Stout, so it's most likely pretty dark here, yeah. It's pretty much coffee black here.
Ooh, sounds good.
What's that?
Sounds good.
We both like a little bit of the darker stuff as well. We're kind of...
As you can see.
Yeah, Dark Lord. I can smell kind of like a iced coffee type smell, like a coffee notes.
Like I can kind of smell like a espresso. Strong coffee.
A little bit of maybe fruitiness.
Smell a little of the alcohol.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to take a sip. That's good.
It's pretty good.
That's, we like I said, all sorts of different kinds of beers. We like IPAs, all the way to bourbon barrel stouts and stuff like that. But when we decided to do this show, we've actually been talking about it for a while now. And we went to a beer tasting over this past weekend. On Saturday. And, just tried a bunch of different stuff. And we came back and we kind of talked about it for a while, about doing this. And a new liquor store opened that has like tons of stuff around here. So we went crazy and grabbed a bunch of stuff, and we spent a lot of money, and we decided we were going to... Yeah. We did that yesterday, so we decided we were going to save a few good ones for today. We did have a few good ones yesterday, but we wanted to do a show about reviewing beer and liquor, not just beer like some other places do. I mean, you can leave comments below on what you want us to review, what your favorite kind is, any suggestions, anything like that.
If you guys ever heard of Brew Dogs, I had some of those too.
Yeah, that was pretty good. He's gonna go get a bottle to show you here.
This is the bottle.
I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can put it right in front of the camera there. There you go. The Cocoa Psycho.
First time we had it in Wisconsin. They're from
Scotland.
yeah, Scotland. If you actually want to check out, they actually have a TV show that they travel all around the world and they try strange stuff out. Like I remember one episode that they made the most expensive beer in the world. It took gold and took the most expensive water and took figs and a whole bunch of stuff they put in it.
What would you rate this one?
Yeah, maybe an 8 again.
I might go with a 9. I like this one.
Okay.
All right, so we have one final beer left, so we're going to go ahead and give that a try. All right, our final beer we're trying is called Wee Heavy. It's by Alesmith. It's from San Diego, California. Alcohol percentage of 10%. The description says that it has chocolate and molasses taste and a hint of smoke, which I found interesting. You know, it's named after the brewmaster Skip Virgilio's, I hope I'm pronouncing one of those right, his grandfather. And it has a rating of 100 on Rate Beer. It's supposed to be kind of like the last one we tried, the Plead the Fifth, maybe except 1% alcohol. It looks a little bit clearer than the last one.
The bottle was brewed 05/29/14.
So last year, May, so almost a year ago. Yeah, definitely not as...
It looks more like a bronze.
Yeah, it looks like basically not as dark coffee. You can probably kind of see it here. Our lighting isn't too bad in here, but... I get kind of a chocolate coffee smell.
I tasted it already.
You tasted it? You bastard. Alright, let's go ahead. I'm not sure. I guess I get a slight molasses taste out of it. But I'm not sure about the chocolate. I don't really get much chocolate, do you?
No, I hardly get any chocolate.
I get the coffee. You get kind of like a little bit of a coffee taste in there. The bottle says it's a Great American Beer, or at the Great American Beer Festival of 2008, it won the Small Brewing Company of the Year award. Well, I guess Alesmith did. And it says it's a Scottish-inspired deep mahogany colored ale. It showcases a rich multi-flavor profile of caramel or caramel, depending on how you like to say it, and toffee offset. So, what do you think of this?
It's alright.
By you smacking your lips, it sounds like it's a little tart on your palate or something like that.
It tastes the alcohol in it a little bit, like the other one, but
Yeah.
I like the other one more better. You can taste the alcohol, but then after the alcohol, you tasted the chalkiness, and then in this one, I'm gonna give it a 7.
You're gonna give it a 7.
It was 7. It's not one of my favorites. I had other beers by this brewery that were better.
Yeah, this is one of the breweries that was at the beer tasting festival. They didn't have this one, but
No, well, it was that one guy. He brought a bottle. This brewery wasn't there.
no, my bad.
A guy brought a rare one. It was Speedway, but all the writing.
No, it was a different one that I was thinking of. The Speedway one though,
It was all gold. Like the
Yeah,
writing
there's
on top of it.
there's a limited edition one we tried. It's by the same brewery, is it not?
Yeah, same brewery.
Same brewery. Okay,
It was really
that's
good.
what I was thinking of. Somebody actually brought a limited bottle of the Speedway beer that had a gold wrapping on it.
And the writing was in gold too.
Yeah, so it was. This is I feel like the Speedway is a little bit darker and more.
I have a picture of it, but yeah.
We'll put it up on there if we can. But yeah, I feel like that was a little more darker in what I was hoping this was. Not that it's bad at all. I'm gonna go with a 7 like you did. I just think Plead the Fifth was a little bit better. This also got a rating of 100, which is the same as Plead the Fifth. But I guess it depends on what you're looking for. I guess the other one was more of a stout type flavor. This is, I don't even know if it says what exactly they're looking for. Just a Scotch style ale. So I guess it can't be compared to the last one because that was a stout and this is a Scotch style ale.
Yeah.
So I get it, but for my taste, like you said, I'd have to go with a 7 as well. It's not bad though.
These glasses were actually from the tasting too.
Yeah. We got these for free at the tasting. The tasting we went to was only $10 too, which is hard to beat. I mean, only $10 for.
If you're from Wisconsin, Janesville, look up Everett's liquor store.
Yeah, it's Wisconsin.
It's in South Beloit.
South Beloit area, southern Wisconsin, upper Illinois, I guess you could say area. They have 4 tastings a year, they told us, at Everett's. It's in their back stock room. You get tickets online, and then you just go in and try some beers. I mean, we got quite a few bottle openers. You know,
You can get stickers. You can have some that I think you can get cups, or you can buy cups.
yeah,
You can get hats.
free hats. Yeah, they had a lot of different stuff. You know,
And
and
you get like a sheet that you can like judge how much you like the beer, and it actually has the price on next to the beer. Some of the beers there on the sheet. Like I bought.
some weren't even out yet.
Yeah.
We tried one by
Can't remember
who was it? It wasn't even out yet by Ale Asylum.
Yeah.
There was one that was coming out in May, they said, that was pretty good. And
Yeah,
they wouldn't give us a name for it, though. So that was kind of disappointing. But for $10, you can't beat it. And there's a lot of different kinds of beers, all sorts of different stuff.
I actually had a beer there that tasted. If you guys dig peanut butter cups, I had one that tasted
Like Reese's Pieces, I think they
I
said.
actually bought 2 bottles of those.
Maybe we'll review them sometime.
Yeah. I'm not too crazy about Reese's Pieces, but in the beer, it was pretty
It was pretty
tasty.
good.
It wasn't too strong, it was just hit the palate perfect.
Well, we have plenty of beers to review still, so keep watching. Thanks for watching this show, and we're going to finish up the rest of these.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We are all so different, yet we're all the same. Across millions of miles, life is what we claim. Though our time is limited, and we face adversities, let's make a difference and fight for